Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find
Gotta find another way.
Maybe
Cadwell? Who's Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the souls.
No. Oldest?
After years of torment, soul shredding.
That's crazy. How can he help us?
Cadwell sees things as he
Well,
wishes
that's
them
all
to
I
do.
need. Let's go and talk to Cadwell. Cadwell.
One fine day in
He
the
is
middle
playing
of
a
the night,
lute. Look at all these guys. They're all like,
two
oh my gosh, look at
kings
this guy. Oh, they're players.
back to
Okay, that
back,
makes
they
sense.
faced each other
I am now one of them.
well.
Okay,
Rather cautiously, I expect.
where's the entrance?
Follow the river.
So we
You'll
must
find
follow the
port.
river
Best of luck.
to find the entrance to the place that will get us to the where we need to go to place the... I forgot something. My cam stopped recording. That's a shame. So that may have been a little bit without my face for a while, but you still have my voice. So that's what's important. I'm still getting the hang of making sure to watch my SLR. I've got this ridiculous setup where I have a mirror behind my SLR camera because I want good quality content. Sometimes this camera just stops recording. I'm sorry, guys. I'll keep doing my best, okay? Trust me. Alright, now I forgot something. Alright, so we're going to pause. Not that we can pause in MMO. Because I need coffee. Be right back. Come on! Come on! Alright, we're back in. Let's go. The Undercroft. Unlock trivial. Someone just opened it. Why didn't I just follow them in? Stupid. That's just stupid. Down we go, down we go. Oh, lockpicks are great. You basically just gotta feel, you gotta push down until you feel a slight wiggle in the controller, it rumbles. And then you just let go. If you wait too long, it'll break your lockpick. If you don't wait long enough, then just go back up again. It's quite clever. So where are we going? What's the way through here? I think it's left here, right? Right. Oh no, a skeleton! So while quite limiting first person, it is very immersive to play in first person. It feels just like you're playing Skyrim, and I really think it's a big plus of this game that you can play the whole game in first person. No worries, you know. It's not going to make you as competitive in PvP, and it's not going to make you as functional in group PvE, but it's pretty fun. So if you're playing solo, which is a lot of the time in MMOs, you're going to be playing solo, jump into first person. It's great. But I also like to see my own character. Not at the moment though, because she's hella ugly. You know, clothes. Kind of happy with the
Good news
design.
is we made it here in one
face and
piece,
stuff.
and the prophet looks unharmed. Now the
Forgot to
bad
talk
news.
about the monetary
It's going to
system.
be up to you to keep
That's
him
coming in a
safe and
second.
Get him back to Tamriel.
What do we do, Lyris? How do we get him out of there?
There's a trick to opening
Okay.
the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul
But
to
that
take
would
their place.
mean...
I need to swap. Believe me, I wish there was,
No.
but I don't see anyone else here with a beating
Oh, come
heart, do
on.
you?
I don't see anyone else here with the
If
Jennifer Hale
Molag'S Ball isn't
voice
stopped,
actor.
He'll destroy everyone and everything we've
No,
ever
I'm ready when
loved.
you are.
Once it's done,
As long as
get
I'm not
me.
doing it. I have to defend you so that you can go and trap yourself? That just seems pointless. Why don't we just leave? Okay, no, never mind. Defend against what? There's no one here. Oh, there's someone. Whoa! And don't die yet. Die now. Good stuff. Pinion? Pinion? I don't have to close the pinion. There'll be another enemy probably. Oh! There he is. Remora Bunkin. Yeah, there we go. Stunned him. Boom, down. Gonna die. Activate the pinions. Pinion activated. Pinion activated! Wait for the exchange. Aren't they like a bounty hunter group in Star Wars? No, not in this game. It just means an interaction between two creatures. Prophet! Wake up.
I remember this.
All right.
feeling. It will be
Calm
fitting,
down.
though, if Molag'S Balls has his way.
Molag'S Balls. I'd never want them to have their way with me.
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that.
Can we find a way to take her with us?
Sacrificed I wish that
Oh,
was
me
possible.
too. Oh well, let's go. Anchor, what? Blah. Let's go.
Up the stairs
Let's
quickly.
go.
We must get to the anchor mooring.
If only the anchor was lessing. Huh. Okay. The anchor mooring. We must get to the anchor mooring. Get to the anchor base.
There it is. The dark anchor
The way he says it.
mooring.
The dark anchor mooring. Oh! Feel it as it is gnawing. It's my tippy toes. Oh my goodness, look.
Find me. Futile. Soon
It's
the
Molag'S
world
Balls.
will be in-
Ah! Oh my goodness gracious poo. It's child of Ah! It's trapped me. You must die. Is this giving anyone else motion sickness? Alright. Third person it is. Woo! Come on. Oh, break free! That's the other thing, is things can trap you and you have to hold LT and RT or you know, some button on PC to break free. And that uses stamina. So it's like tricky. If you don't have enough stamina, you can get trapped for longer.
The dark anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift
Okay.
us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself
Ah.
to Nern in order to regain your physical
Okay.
form. To
So
do
I need a
the
sky shard to reattune myself to Nern. Nern represents the mortal realm.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now. And
Oh, there's a sky shard. Woo!
Collect the sky shard.
Collecting. Yes, so there's a lot of elements to the combat that make it a little bit more interesting.
Great Akatosh,
This is
dragon
quite a cool
god
moment.
of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag'S Balls be denied.
Oh, righteousness right now. So good.
Hurry, we must go now.
Love Akatosh. Ah! Up we go! To Kanathi's roost. Huh. Alright. Now I feel like it's a good time to talk about the monetary system in this game. It is fabulous. It is fabulous, the monetary system in this game. First off the bat, similar to Guild Wars, you just buy the game and you own it. You don't have to get anything else.
The vestige awakens once again. Come here.
1 second.
We must speak.
This game keeps interrupting me.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations.
How long was I unconscious?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell.
What should I do now then?
I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself.
Well, I can do that pretty
I cannot
easily.
foresee.
Time
Be
to...
wary. You must find your own path.
Okay.
But perhaps there is a reason for the place.
Alright, I've got to find my own path. No worries. Level up! Ooh, some hot coals. Just hanging out. Some bread. Could steal some bread. Is it really stealing? I mean, I just woke up here. I'm not really... So technically, I shouldn't even be aware that I am stealing. If we're talking about the monetary system, I'll jump on the crown store. I'll just show you guys a couple of things. So this is expensive, 6,000 crowns. Now buying crowns, I believe it's about 5,000 crowns is about $40, Australian dollars at least, something like that. So 6,000 crowns is somewhere around $50, which is more than the price of the game. So that's, I might be wrong there, I might have that mixed up, but yeah, that's pretty close. So what this is, that is straight on the main page, is this is a crafting motif. So when you buy this, it allows you to then craft. But here's the thing: these armor sets, these are just skins. They're just skins. There is no actual benefit to them in terms of your in-game experience. It's just cosmetic, and that is pretty much everything inside of the game, aside from DLC content, which actually gives you access to Imperial City, Orsinium, Black Brotherhood, and you know, actual content. It's, aside from these things, pretty much everything in here: pets, mounts, dyes, wardrobe, crafting, style parlor, furniture, houses. Utility has a couple things that aren't necessarily monetary, cosmetic, sorry. Upgrades, quest starters is a separate thing. It's all, even crown crates, it is all cosmetic. None of it will enhance your ability to play the game, aside from in utilities that has so crown experience scrolls, for example. And they also have a couple of experience events. Halloween was the last one that I experienced, but I'm pretty sure they've had another one since then, where it was just plus 100% experience, but you had to do this little Halloween quest, which was kind of cool. Sorry, stopped recording there for a second. You had to do this little quest, and then you got this spell that allowed you to turn into a skeleton, and while you were in that skeleton form, you got plus 100% experience. If you were doing delves, which are these cool little mini dungeons that you can do solo or in groups, then at these delves, if you killed the delve bosses, you got all these special drops. I mean, I just had so much fun doing that. It really felt like an Elder Scrolls experience because I was just going through the world, looking for delves. We didn't even look them up. We were just walking through the world. The whole thing was free. You didn't have to pay anything to take part. You didn't pay anything to get a bonus. So the only thing you can pay for to get boosts in this game is crown experience scrolls or crown crates that have sometimes experience scrolls. But the main thing in the crown crates is these cool mounts that you get. One of these things here, these awesome looking mounts. No benefit. The mounts don't go faster than any other mounts in the game, so the basic mount that you can get is exactly the same as these mounts. One cool thing is, so I start a brand new character, I've got all of the things that I bought. All of these mounts that I've unlocked and paid for are right here. I can pick any of them and use any of them. Housing, you can get houses. Someone's screaming. That was hilarious. Just saw it go, ah! And then this is one of my favorite things that's unique to this game. So you actually get, personalities. Very, very, very cool. Drunk is actually hilarious because you just completely just always filling up your mug again and having a drink, sculling it down. While you... It just looks hilarious. Perfect if you're going for like a pirate scallywag character or something like that. I don't know. So that is the monetary system in this game. It's really, really good. They don't make you pay to win. They make you pay to enjoy yourself a little bit more if you want to, but really it doesn't change much. So I'm going to be a Magicka sorcerer. Now, explaining skills. You basically, whichever class you choose, so whether you pick Dragon Knight, Sorcerer, Templar, or Nightblade, I forgot there for a second, you will get 3 different class skills. However, all the rest of the skills, which are just as important as your class skills, will be the same for every different type of character. So that includes all of the guild skill trees, which have their own skill trees, which are also very important and have incredible abilities, which can make or break your build. But you do have to go to the guilds and unlock them first. And I'm going to go light armor because it just works best for if you're going to go full Magicka sorcerer. However, I would like to point out I have done some crazy builds. My other sorcerer, we do have one other sorcerer, is a heavy armor Magicka sorcerer who uses a 2-handed sword and a destruction staff on the second bar. Because you can have 2 weapons. Each weapon has 5 skills you can put on there. But then I can completely do a different style with the same class, and this is going to be full DPS. Essentially the way heavy, medium armor, and light armor works. Light armor gives you a lot of bonuses for regeneration of whatever you're using, whether it be mainly Magicka. If you're going to use Magicka, it's going to be a lot of regeneration for you, so you'll be able to use a lot more spells quicker, which is better if you're going to do DPS, especially long range DPS. But it's only if Magicka DPS. So if you're stamina DPS, generally you're going to do medium armor because there's a lot more regeneration for stamina, and there's a lot more dodging capability and that sort of thing. Heavy armor, obviously if you're going to tank, you kind of need to do heavy armor, but that's not true because there are light armor tanks out there that use a lot of spells to cast wards on themselves that make them really resistant to damage, and those are really effective tank builds. So it's all possible in this game. Very, very, very cool. And they worked really hard to make that a thing. Also, depending on which combination of weapons that you choose, because obviously each of the weapons have special abilities as well. Some of them are long range, some of them are short range, some of them are stamina focused. So for instance, bow is a stamina weapon. Dual wield one-handed and two-handed are stamina. And then obviously the staves are going to be magicka based. So there's an element to that too. Destruction staff is long range, whereas one-handed shield is close range. Shield is going to allow you to block a lot more, so it's a very block-focused weapon. Alright, so I have a two-handed sword right now. I do not want to use this, but that's what we've got. Switch this over. And let's go out to Eagle Strand. Bye, Prophet. Here we are, out in the world. You've reached the end of the episode. Join us next time as we begin the meat of our quest.
There you are.
Jordie Pancakes!